on the mid lane and have that profit on the safe lane.
So have no one playing it, or you think the players are going to swap? What do you think here?
I just think they saw this slaughter pick and they needed to adjust, see what's happening. I mean, it's a mid, Batrider.
Bottom.
May just go down here. One more hit. He's got it. First blood for GH. An attempt onto Solo. Bash comes out from mind control as they'll run him down. Prep him for the final hit. There it is. They don't even need it to kill him. They can turn and use that second bash onto ILTW. Now he's in a bit of trouble. He's got the Fairy Fire and the Sleight of Fist.
Trying to pick up a raindrop to deal with the bridge because he's actually not last hitting well at all.
Hello.
He's just dead. Raindrop not saving you this time.
From top lane, VP, they're getting in aggro onto RMN.
Very nice.
Surge forwards, and they're going to have this kill. Need to pop the two of them.
But the right move to make, as you said, because they see the Venge TV mid. ILTW this time. Doesn't look like he's got a way to play around it.
Ooh, the chains nearly did it. It's not enough though. The right click still coming in from GH. Top lane, Miracle turning to try and punch back into Rezo. Rezo will surge himself away. He's going to leave Zayats under the tower, but he's got to kick back onto the Lifestealer. He can step his way out of danger.
See that item build? Just the naked Midas coming out for our Lifestealer. Miracle is going all in for that one here. Picks up just a starting item, and then he's going to have it. He almost has it done already.
Yeah, if you get away with it this quick, that's... someone will pick it up in a bit, I'm sure. Mind control.
Lots of rotation.
They're going to try and go from here. One sort of backups coming in from Nigma. It isn't going to be any. GH is also going to get caught out by the chains. With the four of them here, VP, some of this fantastic early CIS aggression that you love to see from the squad. It's coming out. Movement from no one secures himself a second kill. Bomb.
Love the great start off these first 9 minutes. And
he's going to seize an opportunity here to try for a freebie there. Nice flame break onto the Earth Spirit, knocks him back so he cannot roll away. But no one, he's going to go for the counterplay, pop in the Exorcism. But the Firefly, it's enough for Weehart to get himself out of reach of the Ghost. No one's still trying to dive in. That final crit swamp isn't enough to get it.
What the?
He's going deep for this one. No one, he's got the Siphon, but it isn't enough. As
that's kind of a feed a little bit there.
Yeah,
he just went way too aggro.
I mean, that just building all around this big old Miracle Lifestealer.
Yeah.
As he's the one taking the lead here. And he's going to find an opportunity for another kill onto Zayats.
He has so many matchups that this Lifestealer is just... God, this rage in this game is going to be really potent versus so many of these heroes. They're majority magic damage. You look at their team. Sure, Exorcism as well as the Sleight of Fist is that appropriate build this game. He has the methods of delivery.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's ready.
Whenever you have this, you're all about fighting. Exactly. So I like that he's going to go for that.
And this chases Zayats.
He's in trouble.
I mean, this is the thing with the bat against the Earth Spirit. We are each and every time. It's you can't escape him. You cannot roll away. If you've already used the kick, one's got to be careful with the cast though. You know that GH is always going to be hunting for that Exorcism steal.
Yep.
Down bottom, RTW, they're going to be able to find the setup, but he's got the backup. Solo comes in straight away with the silence onto mind control. They'll turn and kill the Slaughter. They can go for more. He's diving in deeper. ILTW is going to be able to get the chains onto the poor old Venge. Silence as well, making sure that GH cannot come in with any counterplay. We are going to go for the last step, but there's 5 heroes here ready to run him down. Zayats has the control with the kick and the silence. More kills for ILTW now, starting to get this safe lane Ember incredibly active early on.
And even though Nigma saw all this, they see with their wards, look at the ward placement. They see everybody rotating. My control overplays his hand a little bit. He's still very squishy, very fragile on the Slaughter.
Yeah, he's falling behind.
Yeah, he really is. Just dies almost immediately. And they're utilizing timing. Mid-game timing, early game timing. Mech is finished up on Darkseer. Death Prophet's super strong right now. This is very ideal right now for them to be doing this and pressing the issue for this tower.
Yeah, this tower is very, very nearly taken away. No one. I mean, at the moment, they're just trying to take it without committing the Ghost. An extra TP returning to lane as Weehar's back in. They are going to be able to get on top of him, though, with the chains. Zayats rolls forward. The silence. It catches out the Rubik. Swap from RMN, keeping Weehart safe, but the Sleight of Fist still brings him low. Aggression in front of ILTW. He's trying to dive in for this. No one committing with the Exorcism, pushing back RMN. RMN going for a swap on no one, trying to get him under the tower, but it ends up getting RMN killed off. They'll look over towards mind control as well. They're just splitting them up perfectly here, VP, forcing Nigma to the side in a situation where they just don't have the numbers. The chains come out again. Another Sleight of Fist secures another kill for ILTW. He's going in, run the forward.
Oh, baby.
ILTW just going crazy here as this Ember 6-1 and 8 of 15 minutes in. It just doesn't stop here from VP as they're...
yeah, they're doing perfect job so far.
Oh, Zayt's diving a little deep here, able to get the silence on the two of them. TPs are coming in. Zayt, I don't know if he's able to get out of this one. He's going to try with the roll. Actually doesn't get blocked off by Miracle, but the corrosive's on him. They've got the vision as they'll dive in and will be able to claim the life of the Earth Spirit.
They're feeling a bit strong right now.
Oh, LTW. Whoa. He's back and he's back in.
Silence.
Oh, hang on. Is there any safe? There is. Iron Man comes into the last moment with the swap. Will, of course, mean that Iron Man loses his life, and there's the early timing.
They want to chase more.
ILTW, he hits hard now. He's got a full deso done at 17 minutes as this Ember. He's in onto Mind Control. Mind Control trying to run. RTW is going to have the slide change combo up again in a second and should be able to catch this. There it is. Locks him down. Solo's able to come in for
the Earth Spirit to really catch them, but
oh, yeah.
the slight change is really making the difference. They're getting on these heroes over and over again.
We are trying to skip the creeps.
Oh, what?
But he's on his own side, so no one in the neighborhood. And he's running. He's not going to make it away though. Mid lane as well. VP, they are just everywhere. And
Orb already done. So his armor, he's going to be good. He's going to have ways to protect himself too.
They're just finding so many catches.
Just from lane to lane. Look at this.
They're all over the place and no one, he's even looking for more. He's away from Iron Man. He says, yeah, screw the support. Let's go and make Mind Control's life even more of a misery in this game. As they're hunting him down, bullying Mind Control out of the game as he's really falling down there. Bottom 4 net worth and a few more deaths like that, he's going to be tense. Nigma, you've got to have a plan against the Weehawk Bat if you're laying it through the draft. And so far, VP's plan and answer towards it has seemed pretty spot on. They've come in with a way that's making it very hard for Weehawk to do anything as the Bat.
And speaking of Weehawk, we see him go down here again, trying to do some shenanigans behind towers, and now also GH being chased. They have the catch too. Got another remnant to work with, but now out of mana, out of time.
They're just everywhere, VP here. This is,
I mean, look at these TP. It's constant, right? Everyone's just TPing. They've got their two.
That hard.
Yep, and no one. Off to the high ground. He's full health again. Solo buys back, joins into the fight afterwards, even though he died at the start. Yeah, it's out of control here. Yeah. Miracle, he can't do this one on his own.
No, not especially not as a life stealer. They needed those plays to go more favorably for them early on, and this is, you know, a game where Miracle's farm as the lifestealer, it's pretty perfect, right? He got that quick Midas, are pretty close to one another. They can certainly return. Here's no one.
They're so rich now.
Lead with the yours, turns with the silence onto Iron Man. In they go on the back lines. Mind Control tries to jump with Miracle. They'll turn over towards Solo. Solo, he's able to get the false promise off of himself. They can't even kill the Oracle as Solo's going to be saved underneath the wall. Miracle caught out and surrounded. They kick him over with the boulder. Down on Nigma, the rest of them just trying to desperately escape, but GH, there's no TP potential for him there, so
they know that there's no way Nigma can take a real fight. GH, he spotted bottom.
He's trying to push these lanes out.
Yeah.
Trying to get that money for the Blink Dagger. He's so close, and now he's going to be 200 further away.
Nigma, but do they actually have the damage to bring anybody down with those?
Iron Man, he's going to die to a slide.
They jump in the back line.
Some respect from RTW as well. Late, no one finished that one over for himself. They're going to look for Miracle and Mind Control. They tried to commit. The chains around to Miracle. He's dragged back. He's dead. He doesn't have buyback. It's a triple kill for no one. You're probably going to see the G's being dropped soon. As this game, 37-13, just 27 minutes in. A second set of racks going down. No Miracle lifestealer for 40 seconds.
It's got to be over.
The other two lanes, can they pull off anything different on this top bomb?
They have a repair kit at least to stall it for some slight moments here, but level 20 on the death prop.
They're going to get the swap in on the Ember. He's got the Aegis though, so they're only going to be able to take him down the ones. Can they do it a second time? They've lost RMN. ILTW's back up.
And Miracle's just incinerated.
No buyback on the lifestealer. This should be the cleanup from VP, pushing them back towards the fountain.
1k crits with those slights, even going into the fountain there, letting the Ghost kind of tease him a bit.
Well, the Ghost actually nearly getting has to be careful. It's top lane, it will be theirs. VP pushing on. Nigma still holding on in this game, almost certainly discussing what the plan's going to be for game 2. As this game won 40-13, 20k up VP as they border on finishing this final set of racks. We are trying to step in to slow them down, but there's no pushing back this squad right now.
And he's getting on immediately. BKB will be popped. He's trying to push science to the fountain, won't be able to.
GH as well, seeing if he can bait them into the fountain. But not something that VP is going to be falling for. And they'll tap
Finally,
out.
they call
GG is called. VP here taking one
shot.
against Nigma, and yeah, VP on fire. This is Virtus.pro. This is the VP that you want to see.
I miss this VP. That looks nice. I like seeing no one running around just killing everybody. Same with ILTW. They look super comfortable with their heroes, super comfortable with their draft, very comfortable with what they're playing against to drain the lanes. I actually win run uses it immediately right away.
The battle begins.
And Nigma, they'll bring 3 heroes up top to try to secure the rune. Won't get it though. Rezo does get that one. Solo. He's actually doing some work up here.
It's trading quite nicely here into Miracle and GH. As they run down the drought, Miracle
The shield's
should
gonna
be
pop actually.
it's going to be close.
One more hit.
Can't quite get it. Unless he wants to. Oh, he's got the shield up again. He's
got
going
a
to
fairy
die.
fire.
He's diving with this one.
Oh, he didn't fairy fire. Okay. I think it might have actually saved him if he did use it, but the damage from the tower instantly popped the shield. He probably expected to take one more hit or something like that, so.
To these two heroes, lots of slows and control to make sure that Miracle can keep hitting you on the way out. Do get back in onto GH.
Okay, there you go.
All right, Rezo just able to walk up between the two of them and
Orb of
kill
Venom.
the Phoenix.
Yeah, Orb of Venom there actually paying off. Plus that Boar slow was enough, and now it's Shackle.
Look at the Shackle.
Look at these slows. Look at this 188 movement speed. The Boar plus the Orb of Venom, it's enough.
All right, Rezo with the double. Iron Man's going to come in with the TP rotation as he looks to try and get the trade kill onto Rezo. Rezo attempting to run away. Zayat's trying to tank some of the battery assault here, but GH swoops in. Firefire's popped in the Shackle. Zayat, he catches the two of them. That's going to save Rezo. Self-inflicted challenge.
It was.
They didn't make this easy for themselves with the picks.
Nope.
So, you know, maybe just wanting to step up the difficulty here for game 2.
I mean, it really does seem like that. With this, the tiny mid, the panel set immediately. Uh-oh. And then they get picked with the Viper mid. He's not even level 7 yet at this near 11-minute mark. He's really struggling. And we are seeing the IO still going for the Dominator, although it's an item that's gotten reworked recently. Last night, in fact.
Down bottom, Zayat's able to find the Shackle connection. Rezo's coming over as well. Does have the roar.
Got good numbers here.
They're going to be able to win this one. As we are and RMN cannot deal with this 4-on-2. I mean, as you say, VP, they're finding these opportunities to come in and outnumber Nigma.
Yep. Have to play aggressive, especially when Enigma is starting to overstep their bounds there. Miracle's still free farming. Same, can I find something here? But yeah, TB responses are coming now. It's going to be tough if VP does want to get aggressive here.
Yeah, as soon as the preparations start to be made.
Yeah. They have to know this preparation's coming too. They're actually relocating in.
They want to commit for this, but as you say, Tombstone's going to be set down. Mass TP's coming in from Nigma as everybody responds to this. ILTW is even going to get back away. He's not. He's out. They'll lose eyes as well. So they're going for the TP away. If they got anything to capture, they do. RMN in with the hook shot. And the struggles of VP in this game certainly shown that that was such a high risk play.
And I mean, they're trying to force it, but you know, look, we're saying Nigma just overall just feel like they have this much calmer posture. Prepared for the fights now, though.
Gotta get a good wraparound on bottom. No,
deep.
Comes in from the side. We are going to start to turn in, build the poison up onto Noah, but it's combo. They catch them underneath the tower.
All right, nice move.
That's now obviously with the Manta down the line, but no one else really wants to build anything to take it off them.
Yeah, I think he just wants to break the team fight, because if they can stop the egg from going off in fights, then their team fight's actually not that bad in comparison to Nigma. It's still not the same, but it's a little bit better. So, I mean, can be cool item. I've never seen it on the IOs.
He's got the hook shot. Still the save from Solo, but Iron Man with a nice pushback from those cogs gets no one back into the hands of Mind Control and We Are. And they very quickly make work of him. They're going to come charging towards Solo, but no diving the high ground quite yet here.
Still no force staff on Solo. He was actually so close to having it there. If he had it, which is just a little bit of gold away, I think like 20 or so, whatever, he maybe would have been able to actually save the Tiny there. So.
And they're splitting up the lanes nicely. I mean, again, you got to keep eyes on this IO. ILTW is continually just, he's right there behind Miracle's farm. And his BKB is, it's 200 gold away from being done. He's going to be incredibly strong in these fights.
Yeah, and that's a build that he wants to get involved in actual team fights, right? Because then he can actually focus fire things. Now, though, he's trying to go for a solo kill on Clock, but there's a drought here.
Hey, mate. No, he's going to bring down RMN with him. No, he's not.
The Alpha Wolf, nope, and they get that kill too. Alright, man. A lineup. Now they're gonna capitalize on it. Tier 2 likely to go down. Heal up 2 at the Greaves. Oh, they were just stunning. They were keeping their footing too, very well for VP. But these type of kills, they've really snowball.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's such an easy draw for Nigma to play, even in a game that's even.
Yeah, I mean they just keep the Drow just is able to kill those buildings super easy. Rezo now starting to get back. ILTW is relocating to split push.
Yeah, and use that final wave, and the BKB will be done.
There's no egg, no hook shot. Tombstone's still on CD2. They're gonna back away. They don't want VP to try to catch him. That's a scary place for Nigma to get caught, because that's where you start getting tossed into the base and people just die one by one.
I mean, they're going to try and find a catch here.
They still have the ward on the high ground, so they do see Miracle in the front.
It's not going to latch. And now the turnaround comes into play. Hookshot in from Iron Man. Is there further force to save this Wind Ranger? The rocket flare, they'll keep him alive. Dive for it from GH. But the heals from ILTW keep Zayats protected.
They stuck together as that unit. Nigma didn't back away one by one. They waited until DP made the move. Now they TP back. Nice play by them. VP, let's see if they can actually catch anyone, though, on the retreat. It's not looking like it.
I mean, now that they know a couple of them have gone.
Oh.
And do they have... Yeah, they don't have the relocate available, so... No chance for a catch or a setup.
Nice disengage by Nigma. The way they played that one was really nice. I think they recognized, right? Just outside the base, that's where it can be scary. You can lose consecutive heroes on the chase out, but yeah, sticking together. And we see Weehaw, like we said, he's all about, you know, buffing up Miracle this game. Greaves into Medallion, into Solar Crest, just buff up the Drow so that she can solo carry.
Yeah, and that Crimson from Mind Control is going to help out a lot against all these little right clicks from VP.
Yep, solo. Take a step up, but there's a lot of slow.
Yeah, they'll be able to deal with this about it. There's no help coming.
7k gold lead, and they get a pick off immediately. It's time to push again into the high ground. And even aggressive Tombstone up there too for vision, so they can see if any heroes do TP and where they are. Tombstone at night too. That night vision it provides, you actually see everybody inside of the base there. VP pretty far. It's at 1200 or 1800 with that night vision. So
they just can't get them off this tower.
And they see everybody. Look, Rezo constantly getting those zombies onto him. Same thing with ILTW. They're aware of the positioning.
Shackles are just not connecting. The hammer does.
Hey, he's dead on Zayas. The magic damage.
No one's able to get the toss back onto Weehaw, but Weehaw's forced back away and healed up by the Soul Rip. There'll be a buyback from Zayats. And they cannot stop Nigma from taking the mid racks. The melee racks gone. They'll even bring down the range racks as well before they're on their way out, as Nigma got what they came for. 10k lead up now.
Their 5-man is just way too strong. And they're just holding on now. I mean, they still have Supernova. They know they just can stick together. Wait until someone jumps out.
He's going to look for the toss back. He's able to grab Miracle. He's up into the base. Miracle's forced to the side, though. Then second force as well gets Miracle away. He's able to turn with the guts. He also trying to finish him off with the Soul Repeal and the Summary. Keep Miracle alive. Only RMN going down. They're trying to go back in. The egg down. No one is it with a huge avalanche on the 4 of them. Can they take the egg down in time? They're trying. They cannot do so. The Supernova successful at GH comes out of it all.
He's burning them. He's burning them all.
Has a die back on Zayats. VP, they tried their best to kick back at Nigma, but even then, still just unable to win these fights. No one coming in with huge stuns, but Nigma's just a little too far ahead.
Yeah, they get the one hero, but the whole team fights together, and we're really seeing just the power. When they're grouped up, it's just impossible. There's no way VP can take anything with just a straight up 5v5. They have to... I mean, they have to just get... if they get the kill initially on Miracle there, perhaps, right? Because then they can start to chase forward, then they can focus fire the egg, but it took them that second re-go to try to get him, where Nigma can respond a little bit better. Yeah, 12k gold lead, not looking easier for VP as it progresses.
Yeah, it's just going to be a game where the deep tosses are going to be what's going to do it, if there is anything here for VP. And no one did come close to making some nice plays there, but the abundance of 4 staffs
and sustain
heals,
yeah, Soul Rip, Sunray, Greaves as well. It's just there's so many different tools that they can utilize with their 5-man. Even if Vlad's now on the Undying too, so yeah, they're all about just auras and group up and end. And they even get now the Roche is back up, perfect timing for them. I feel like VP, if they don't stop this Roche, they're just gonna get barreled down a lane and inevitably lose this one. So I feel like they might be forced to actually contest it.
Do find themselves a repair kit, so a little something that's going to help them against these pushes from Nigma.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how they contest it, but no, and he's chilling around the area. He knows it's going on, but...
Oh, he's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, maybe Solo can save him. Solo, he can't get close enough to shield it. They're just pushing them apart. No one goes down, and Solo, he can't get out of this either. He can try and run. He's got the ult. He's got a TP, but as long as Iron Man can close in, they'll be able to cancel this. The space is there as well for Miracle to finish Roche, grab the Aegis. And Solo pushed out of the game here by these cogs. 70 seconds, no Abaddon. Miracle also having the completed Skadi.
Oh god, and he's playing versus a ranged carry of the IO, so Skadi just double benefit versus those ranged carries. I mean, this is just a luxury item, it feels like, as with this Aegis, with the cheese, they should be able to just group up and go. So we're seeing VP trying to split up the map here.
They're going to dive this, but look at the TPs. Four TPs coming in reaction. Can they even kill GH?
Oh, the heals.
They can't get anywhere close to. GH is more than fine. ILTW is going to get popped. The BKB will not keep him alive against the physical and the magic immunity piercing abilities that Nigma have.
That looked like a desperate kind of play there.
I think that was the last attempt there from VP this game. The tips coming out back in response now. Nigma getting some revenge as they fire them the way of ILTW.
GH just buys a full refresher too. He's like, all right, you know what? One egg was enough, but now let's throw in a second one. Smoke immediately to the tower. Probably pushing the wave, go toward top. Maybe they can catch some people here too. Rezo. Be a little careful how far he steps up here as the smoke might catch him off guard. He's got a blink. Can they break it? Is there a hook shot? Not gonna go for it. They're just goes like through the board. What the?
Oh man, going straight for it. Rezo, can he get his way out of this? Is there anyone to help him? There is not. And Rezo's down. Yeah, no buyback on him. And with this push, they can take these down very quickly. A fortification is there.
Okay.
We'll buy a bit of time. 20 seconds until ILTW's back up, but 40 seconds without Rezo.
Miracle's just so buff. Look at this. Pulls ground. Doesn't care.
Bam out. No one. Oh, they hit the fountain. He's in the mountain. The force stuff gets him out. Diving in the supernova.
With the sunrise.
They can't deal with it. They're burning inside of their own fountain here. GH gets them all.
And a second one.
And there they go. Ending it in style, Nigma. GG well played is called. And if we had sort of the show from VP in game one, this was the show from Nigma in game two.
Yeah, they definitely got picked off a couple times where I feel like maybe it was preventable, but I think inevitably they probably just understood the nature of this game is there's no way that VP can win a straight up team fight ever in this one. It's just way too strong of a draft, and with the
master or some hard initiation.
Just two.
Yeah,
not Pop Fairy.
Not a kill that they're going to finish off, but still just trying their best to keep ILTW push back.
To get the courier down bottom.
GH he's still going for this. He's almost certainly going to die here. Solo turns with the sensor. One more hit. That's going to do it there.
Doesn't even bother using his fairy fire. He saw the dagger.
Game so far is just this mid lane where no one's falling behind a little bit, but there's going to be some good setup. With the Tornado and the EMP and the Cold Snap, it's set up for Zayas to get in on top of Weehaw, and they'll get themselves to kill it.
And stop. Okay.
To stop Iron Man from taking down Zayas in return. They can now surround the Cold. Solo and no one trying to take him out as well. GH heads over. With telekinesis will slow them down, and that will allow Iron Man to get away. But now VP, they'll just turn their attention over towards GH. They get GH's courier. Cold Snap's back and available again. VP, they're not going to quite be able to find a second one, or are they?
The Banshee can't quite get, or the Ghost, sorry, can't quite finish him off there.
Not enough damage, but still a
nice moves.
A good
is under attack.
Empowered Void as well, invading.
Back on mid. GH. This time round, he should go down the urn and the Cold Snap. Is it going to finish him off here? He's ticking down low.
Oh, and he dies. That is so important urn charge early on.
RP. They've gone for the RP lockdown. Oh, wait, I didn't catch him. Oh, no, Miracle.
Tip him for sure.
Oh, the tips are coming out.
Oh, he tried to be perfect.
They're coming out right there.
Tried to be cheeky, get him right on the edge.
He's still trying to go in for the kill. He may find Solo. He does do so. The stomp from Zayas won't catch him, but not getting
aggressive as possible. They don't like this downtime either way. Like Void with Empower, it's still a concern. So they still want to be making aggressive moves. No one, as well as Zayas, constantly on the run. And they'll find the COD on the back. Easy pick. No one dominating already here. He's doing super well on this Invoker.
Yeah, this time round, really making this last pick work. VP's
Gonna be 4 bounties as well. Looks like it might just be 4 bounties here for Nigma. Nah, just GH being a little bit cautious. He might get caught
They
here.
want to dive for him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
TP.
Coming over. GH is going to get the opportunity to turn with the telekinesis. No one got self-fuels, but now he's going to the Will-O-Wisp. Miracle jumps across. No need for the chrono. They just kill him straight up. As I feel like those are the sort of moves that...
Does TP in the front here.
They're coming in with a wraparound.
Okay.
Let's see if they can take these 2 down.
Nice ice wall.
Down, sets up for the 2-man stomp as well. EMP comes in, RTW jumps over with the haunt. They're on top of We Are, focusing towards RMM first. Get the quick kill, turn back for the core. They'll get the 2 of them. A
Give him the Spectre.
Good strike back there from RTW. Yeah, 2 kills for him, straight up with the Midas usage. I mean, these are the opportunities that they have to jump on immediately, and they do so.
Yeah, as soon as, like, there's no ultis, they're overplaying their hand a little bit on Nigma, capitalize on
Keep
TP.
going.
They do, and keep going. Yeah, there's still the ultis on TD. Sure, you're playing versus Aegis, but you're worried about RP. You're worried about
Miracle just jumped in on this.
Oh, he's very far.
They're coming over for him. Alrighty, he's going to try and jump away, but they're there awaiting. They'll take him down. The ones. Is there any sort of help that they can offer? The CP's coming over. Stomp timing. No, mind control. He comes in with a skewer. He peels the Elder Titan away, so the stomp doesn't come out. Miracle still taking heavy damage, but he's able to get the time walk off. They've got back up on the high ground. RMN and GH are here.
Oh, they're turning.
Will-O-Wisp is down. He's trying to kill him. Science is getting low. He's also getting very, very low himself on the Void. Still 30 seconds without the chrono, but they're able to turn and kill off the ET. And now it's VP that's having to run away.
Refreshes the lift there from GH to the chakra.
20 seconds until Chronosphere. VP's got to be aware of this timing. They're still trying to fight this. If Nigma can sort of buy time for the chrono to come back in play, they'll have a chance here. But Weehar's been isolated. He has been surrounded. Viper will fall. And VP...
They're still very strong, empowering themselves up, looking for something to pick. I mean, Spectre showing himself in mid. This is the pick they want.
Yeah, they just dropped the chrono.
And he's broken. And he looks very fragile when he is broken. Oh, is that a stolen? Was that a splitter or was that just a... that looked like just a dagger, I guess, last hit.
That was the great...
No,
yeah, okay.
it was a splitter too. Yeah, he had a stolen splitter that went down. I mean, they can scout it. They can say hello, but...
They're not going for this.
No way they can contest this.
There's not even any point running over.
No, I mean, they're going to try to throw their stops and their EMPs in there, but...
EMP just off to the side. Miracle's able to sidestep it. Solo's heading over. The Will-O-Wisp holds them back. They cannot get over to the pit in time. Miracle jumps over a few bashes and Solo's out of action. That's just... I mean, as
impossible to kill. Throwing some more heals on top. Solo.
He's just going in.
He dispelled the Empower and the DD. All right, a cheeky little move there.
All right, what are you going to do here with your VP? How are you going to get them off your base? It's Miracle dancing around. He's also been able to finish himself off a BKB, so he can just sort of waltz in, drop the combo. No one. I mean, they don't even need a chrono to kill him.
No, they do not.
He's just
getting caught in, but the wall.
Beat him down. No one's gone. It's just falling apart here for VP. They don't have the means to play against the power of Nigma here.
No. They don't have the straight team fight, and the Invoker, who had that pretty decent mid game, he's fallen off completely. Spectre knows he can't even haunt in. A stolen wall of replica will come out eventually too. There's no BKB on Weeha at the moment, but Miracle's he's just standing in the front line. He is satanic. He even has a full butterfly in a second too after these racks. GH wants another catch. He's got the net.
Couple of hits.
Goodbye.
He's gone. And Nigma will slowly continue the cleanup. Giants. Oh, where's the bash? They won't find it. Giants able to turn with the Earth Splitter, but
they force him out.
On a Miracle. He does still get hit by it, but it really doesn't matter. Miracle steps back in, picks up the double kill. Rezo trying to run away. Photo's out. You don't run away from me, Miracle says.
And that's the Spectre. See you later. They're probably going to call it off for that one.
Yeah,
it's very, very over.
There we go. GG. Well played. It's called. Nigma take game 3 with that. The series is theirs. 2-1 against VP. And I mean, these last 2 games, it really did feel like the sort of lineups that the VP were trying to play really were a bit of a swing and a miss, especially after that game 1, which just worked so perfectly for VP. They came in with a phenomenal showing in the first game in terms of draft and play, but game 2, the last big tiny just didn't pay off, and this game 3, it was a super smart way of Nigma closing this one up, right? Getting the Void, the Viper. It just makes the Spectre's game impossible.
Yeah, makes the Spectre's game impossible, and the Invoker just starts to really fall behind, and then they literally just have absolutely no damage. You see, Zayat, he's just like, okay, I have max Spirit, or I have max Aura, and I have a Veil. Okay, maybe I can